Yo, Anna, long time no see. How have you been?
Who is this?
Come on, that's cold. Did you forget about me, your fiancé?
My fiancé? Wait, could it be Morgan?
Ah, you remembered. That's my girl, my fiancé.
Don't call me your fiancé. Do you have any idea how ridiculous it is for you to just contact me out of the blue? You went missing on our wedding day. How did you even get my contact information? I made a new account.
Oh, I know someone who knows you. I asked them for your contact details, and here I am reaching out. No need to get so worked up. What is it, early menopause?
Menopause? I am not that old yet. Have you forgotten we're the same age, childhood friends? And what do you want now? Out of nowhere, you ignored all my attempts to reach you when I tried contacting you back then.
Yeah, I know. I messed up by ditching the wedding. But you know, back then I thought I could find someone better, someone more suited for me. But after 3 years of thinking it over, I realized there's no one better than you. So let's get married.
What? Are you out of your mind? Don't joke around with me.
What's with the attitude? Are you so happy you're angry now? You're so cute.
Morgan, I'm sorry about earlier. I lost my temper. I was just so surprised and confused by your sudden appearance.
Don't sweat it. It's natural to get overwhelmed by happiness when someone like me pops back into your life.
Yes, I suppose the situation was just too much to handle all at once. I nearly lost my mind. It's quite overwhelming, to say the least.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, I'll forgive you for all the mean things you said to me earlier. I'm a generous and kind husband, after all. So yeah, about disappearing right before the wedding to hit the bathroom and then vanishing into thin air, I get that was messed up. But you know, after 3 years, I'm finally mentally ready for marriage. Let's have the wedding tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you show up this time.
Bree, Morgan contacted me. If you hadn't given me a heads up earlier, I probably would have lost it in anger. Thank you. I'm just glad I could help. I was also really surprised when he reached out to me about a week ago. It really was such a huge help. I couldn't get in touch with him at all. I can't thank you enough for pretending to be one of my acquaintances and giving him my contact info. I just did what I was asked to do, but I'm relieved everything went smoothly. Yeah, well, it's not like saying you're one of my acquaintances is a complete lie anyway. I bet that fool has no idea we were setting him up. So what did he want from you? I mean, he wouldn't have asked for your contact info if he didn't have some kind of reason, right? Yeah, about that. He told me he wants to have a wedding tomorrow of all days. I could barely wrap my head around such an idiotic demand. I'm so sorry, Anna. I was so shocked that I accidentally broke a cup. I've been cleaning up the mess. Welcome back, Bree. Trust me, I understand how you feel. I almost threw my phone at the wall when I heard what he said. I can't believe you managed to stay so calm. I mean, I'm sorry for saying this, but didn't he ditch the wedding? On top of that, he never paid any of the alimony or the cancellation fees. Then he even took off with your jewelry and disappeared for 3 whole years without a word. And now he wants to get married? What is he even thinking? Yeah, when you lay it all out like that, it's absurd, isn't it? But believe it or not, I've decided to pretend to go along with the wedding idea. Wait, you're actually going to marry him? Of course not. I'm not that stupid. I'm just going to use this so-called wedding as a way to gather all of my relatives tomorrow. And I am making sure his relatives show up too. They were just as furious with him as I was. I'm planning for all of us to confront him together. I'm so glad to hear that. I was really worried for a moment. So I have a favor to ask you. Would you mind coming tomorrow and pretending to be one of my relatives? Me? Pretend to be one of your relatives? I think you have every right to be a part of this revenge plan, Bree. Thank you, Anna, but I don't think I deserve to be there. I appreciate your concern, but you've already made things right between us once, haven't you? And even though you were an accomplice, in a way, you were also a victim of that scumbag's lies. He fooled you just like he fooled me. Even so. Look, I'm going to take my revenge on him, and I'm not going to force you to help. But I know your tears and your apology when you broke down in front of me were genuine. That's why I'm inviting you. Whether you come or not is entirely up to you. Anna, why do you care so much about me? I'm the other woman who hurt you, even if I didn't know about it. Why? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe it's because in my own way I loved that idiot too, once upon a time. I guess I can understand at least a little bit what it feels like to be betrayed like that. Morgan, so the wedding ceremony itself wasn't doable right away, but I managed to book a reception hall. I'll send you the link later.
That's my Anna. You're as quick as ever. So the big day is finally tomorrow, huh? I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it too. I'm so excited. I feel like I might just lose my mind from all the excitement.
Hold on. Let's take it easy and catch up on those 3 years we've missed. Serving me is your true joy in life, right? I'll make sure you get plenty of chances to do that, so be ready. You're really lucky to have me, aren't you?
Yes, I am incredibly lucky. After all, I'm finally getting to do something I've always dreamed of doing.
Oh, right. Listen, I'm sure you're not dumb so you'll get this, but don't invite my relatives and don't invite yours either. You know, I don't get along with my family. And you, being single at your age is just embarrassing, right? So let's keep it just between us, a private wedding, just the two of us.
Don't worry, I won't invite anyone. Just the two of us, swearing our love for each other. How romantic.
Yeah, I can't wait to make you my wife. But you know, you're getting on in years too, aren't you? It's gotta be embarrassing to wear a wedding dress at this point. Maybe we should just skip the ceremony and head straight to filing the marriage paperwork.
No, we can't do that.
Huh?
Oh, weddings are a big deal for women. You know that, right? And besides, I've been looking forward to having a ceremony with you. I've been dreaming about it. I've got everything planned out, and I'm even going to surprise you. So let's have the wedding, okay? Pretty please. If we do, I think I'll end up loving you even more than I already do.
Well, if my bride is asking, I guess we can have a ceremony.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Bri, help me! I'm contacting you while trying to hide from my relatives. I'm being held captive at home and I can't get out. You're the only one I can rely on. Please help me escape.
Why are you contacting me now? You really think I would help you after everything? You abandoned me.
I didn't abandon you. I had no choice. Anna was getting in the way between us and I had to escape.
Anna was getting in the way? What do you mean?
Anna is such a controlling woman. Look at me now. I'm like a caged bird. She wants to trap me and keep me all to herself. She's gone completely crazy. You saw what happened at the wedding yesterday. You saw me being taken away. Even though I'm such a poor guy, no one is helping me. I fell right into Anna's trap. I can't believe she actually gathered all her relatives at the venue. She told me not to invite anyone.
I was also called by Anna to be there, but Morgan, you got caught immediately.
There wasn't even a choice to escape. But knowing you're here is a relief. This time, let's be together for real. I love you. You used to say you loved me, remember? Let's outsmart Anna, who keeps getting in our way, and find happiness together, just you and me.
Are you serious? You think I would just drop everything and help you after you treated me like that? You disappeared without a word when I needed you. And now you want me to believe that we can just go back to how things were? It doesn't work like that.
I know, I messed up, but I promise I've realized my mistakes. Anna was controlling everything and I didn't see any way out. I'm sorry for how I treated you. You have to believe me, I need your help now more than ever.
How can I trust you after everything that happened? You think I would just forget how you left me in the dust? You don't get to just waltz back into my life because things got tough for you.
Please, Bri, just think about it. If we team up, we can get away from Anna together. We can have the life we wanted. Just one last chance, that's all I'm asking for. I know I messed up before, but this is different. I need you.
You can't expect me to just take you back after you hurt me so badly. You made your choice. You chose Anna over me. Now you want me to help you escape from her? What about how I felt when you left?
I didn't mean to hurt you. You have to believe me. I thought I was doing the right thing at the time. Anna made it seem like I had no choice, but now I see things clearly. I need you, Bri. You're the only one who can help me break free from her grasp.
Maybe I still have feelings for you, but you can't just expect me to jump into action for you right now. You need to figure out what you want. If it's really me, then prove it.
You traitor! You told them I contacted you, didn't you? Because of that, my phone got smashed. This is the only old smartphone I have left. It was a crucial means of communication for me, and you just had to snitch on me.
Well, you were trying to sneak around and rely on your mistress while hiding from your parents. Of course I had to tell them. Morgan is contacting me and professing his love, begging for help, I said. It seems like there's no sign of remorse from you.
Don't mess with me. You're just my backup, and now you're acting all high and mighty.
So in the end, I was just your second choice, wasn't I?
Yeah, that's right. I just thought our physical chemistry was good enough to make you a suitable partner. You should be happy that I took you seriously at all.
Oh, really? But do you realize how pathetic it is that you can only rely on your backup? Right now, all your money and everything else are being controlled by your relatives, and you can't even leave the house. Yet you're still talking about eloping? Maybe you should take a good look at reality. Besides, calling me your backup is downright disrespectful. I was supposed to be your main partner.
If I was your main partner, then help me. Can't you see how miserable I am being held captive?
I don't feel sorry for you at all. You brought this upon yourself, but hey, you won't be locked up forever.
What do you mean?
Once you settle the alimony and everything you owe Anna and me, you'll be free. Lucky you.
Are you in on this too?
What do you mean, in on this? No one is on your side. But you know what? I actually want you to suffer.
What? Oh, why would you want me to suffer?
Well, I don't have the right to punish you. It's a fact that you hurt Anna, and I've been nothing but the bad guy in everyone's eyes. So I'll just sit back and watch you suffer from the sidelines. That's my revenge. You should regret not choosing me as your main partner. I loved you so much, but when I couldn't support you anymore, you just tossed me aside. So I hope everything falls apart for you. That's why I'll cooperate with Anna wholeheartedly.
Damn it! How dare you turn against me, being just a backup?
How does it feel to be abandoned by your backup? Did you really think I'd come running to help you? Stop treating me like I'm some kind of joke. Oh, but if you find yourself with nothing left and nowhere to turn, just reach out to me. I'll happily throw you aside with a smile.
Damn it! I won't give up. I'm gonna become free no matter what.
Good luck with that. You're going to need it. You think it's going to be easy? You've burned so many bridges already. Everyone's watching you, and they know how you treated me. You think they're going to help you out now?
I don't care. I'll figure it out. I'm not gonna let this situation define me. I deserve to be free to live my life on my own terms.
You keep telling yourself that, but deep down, you know the truth. You're stuck, and it's all your fault. You could have had a life with me, but you chose Anna. You thought it would be easier, but look where that got you. Alone, desperate, and with no one to help you.
Shut up! I know what I did, but I'm trying to make it right. I'm trying to break free from this mess.
Make it right? How? By calling me when you need help after treating me like trash? You're delusional. You should have thought about the consequences before you got yourself into this situation.
Maybe I was foolish, but I'm not a bad person. I just wanted to be happy.
Happy? You think running back to me now will make you happy? You'll just be unhappy again, and then what? I won't be there to pick up the pieces this time.
Why are you being so cruel? I thought you cared about me.
I did care, but you threw that away. Now it's my turn to make you see what you've lost. You wanted to play games, and now you're getting played. I'm done being your backup plan.
Please, Bri, I'm begging you. Don't do this to me. I need you.
You had your chance, Morgan. You made your bed. Now lie in it. You think you can just come back and everything will be fine? Not a chance. You're going to have to learn this lesson the hard way.
Bri, you've got to help me. I swear, if you help me out, I'll love you like I should have all along. I'll make you my number one, and you won't ever feel abandoned again. Just cooperate with me a little, will you?
Really? Do you think I'd jump at the chance to help you after everything you've put me through? You think I just forget how you tossed me aside? Did you really have no self-awareness? I mean, obviously not, since you're relying on someone you abandoned. How pathetic.
Wait, hold on. I'm not talking to you. It's Anna I'm addressing right now. She's the one who's been behind all of this.
Oh, sweetie, it's me replying to you right now. I know you're on a secondary device because you didn't have my contacts saved. Isn't it just adorable how desperate you are? But really, I have to say, I feel bad for you. Your parents broke your phone, so it makes sense why you couldn't contact anyone. But look at you. You managed to have Bree's number stored on this device. You really were using this one for your little escapades, weren't you?
Anna! You're the reason I'm stuck in this mess. Now I can't even leave my house. I have to report to my room just to go to the bathroom. This is worse than prison.
You disappeared when you were supposed to go to the bathroom, didn't you? You've really made a mess of things yourself.
Damn it, I can't even talk to you without losing my mind. Get Bri back on the line.
Aw, are you really missing Bree more than me, your fiancé? If you're so heartbroken, I can increase the amount of alimony you owe me.
What? You can't be serious. I'm not paying a dime.
Your refusal doesn't matter, darling. It's done deal now. If you can't pay, I'll just seize all your assets. But I have a feeling you don't have much left anyway. You were always just after my money, weren't you? It looks like you were borrowing quite a bit from Bridget, too.
What do you mean you're in cahoots with Bri? I had no idea you two knew each other.
Of course we know each other. To me, it's all about getting the alimony you owe. After you vanished, there was quite a bit of chaos. You went off the grid, and I needed to find out where you were.
You did a background check on me? Are you saying you hired a private investigator?
Exactly. Thanks to that, I discovered so much, including the fact that you had Bree as your side chick. As soon as I found that out, I contacted my lawyer and got in touch with Bree. She was quite surprised to hear from me, especially after being cut off from you.
So you're telling me you brainwashed her into this? That's how it is?
Huh? Brainwashed? No. That's not the case at all. But yes, Bree did seem a bit out of it at first when I told her I was your fiancé. She'd been so wrapped up in you that she really struggled to accept the reality of the situation. I mean, she unleashed some really harsh words at me, but deep down, I think she knew she had been discarded.
What? How do you know that?
By the end of it all, she was in tears, apologizing to me. She was practically begging for forgiveness. It was heartbreaking to watch, truly. Seeing someone like Bree who genuinely fell for you just fall apart like that because of your actions, it hurt me too.
Why are you trying to make me feel guilty here? I'm the one who's been wronged.
Excuse me? Your situation is purely your own doing. Don't play the victim here. You betrayed her trust, and it's ridiculous to see you try to turn this around on someone else. Besides, do you remember how young Bree was at the time? She was still in school when you were taking advantage of her.
So what? You made her pay you alimony?
Of course. Bree went to her parents and borrowed money to pay me. It's pretty sad, really, that you've put her in this position.
Did you really take advantage of her like that? You have no heart.
Look who's talking. You took advantage of her and treated her like a toy, and now you act like you care? Please. And just to be clear, the reason I accepted alimony from her was to respect her feelings. She came to me very earnestly.
What are you talking about?
Listen, I may have been a victim too, but I didn't want to be a cruel person in this whole situation. I considered refusing your request and putting you in a difficult spot, but Bree was so earnest in her request. She told me I was in love with him, even though I should have noticed that he was married. I realize this is something I need to own up to. Can you believe that? She was so young and still so naive. Her determination moved me, and so I decided to respect her wishes and take the money.
But she's just a kid. You shouldn't have let her pay.
Oh, please, don't give me that nonsense. You made her pay too, and you threw her away like trash. You are the worst.
So does that mean Bri doesn't love me anymore?
Are you kidding? Why would she still love you after everything? Why do you think she should still have feelings for you?
But she always used to say she loved me.
Do you even realize what you're saying? You think after abandoning her and disappearing without a word that she's still supposed to be pining for you? You must be out of your mind. You destroyed her life, Morgan. She had to drop out of college and start working just to pay back her debts. But I have to give her credit. In these 3 years, she managed to pay off her loans.
What? You made her work so hard for you?
She was determined to do it herself, and I think that shows a lot of strength, especially considering everything she's been through. You took advantage of her feelings and left her with nothing. She deserved better than that.
Then why are you still here, Anna? Why not just let me go?
You think I'm going to let you off easy? Not a chance. I am not the one who gets to decide whether you go or stay. You broke my heart and destroyed everything I had planned. I'm not going to let you just walk away without consequences.
What are you talking about? You're the one who wants revenge, right? What do you even want from me?
That's simple, really. I want the money you owe me for alimony and the cancellation fees for the wedding you bailed on. Plus, I want everything back that you stole from me. You're going to pay for all of it, and I'm going to make sure you suffer for what you've done.
No way! I don't have any money right now. You know that. My finances are a mess. You can't do this to me.
I couldn't care less about your finances. You have no say in this anymore. Your income is going straight to me for all the pain you've caused.
But I'm broke. How am I supposed to pay you anything? I need to survive.
Survival is no longer your concern. Your parents have agreed to keep an eye on you, and I'm getting reports on everything. You can't even breathe without me knowing about it.
What do you mean? You're monitoring me? You can't be serious.
Of course I am. I'm keeping tabs on you because I don't trust you. And guess what? I knew you were trying to reach out to Bree all along. I was ready for it.
Are you serious? You knew I was trying to contact her? You were watching me the whole time?
Yes, I was. I had a feeling you would try to contact her, so I made sure to keep your little device intact. I didn't want you to reach out to her in any way that could harm her or put her in a difficult position.
Then what? Am I supposed to just sit here forever? You can't just do this to me.
You think you can run away from this? You're going to be right where I want you until you fulfill your obligations. You can stay locked up in your own home or you can deal with me directly. But either way, I'm not letting you go until I see you pay for what you've done to me.
You're insane. You're out of your mind.
Insane? Maybe. But it's nothing compared to the betrayal you pulled on me. You'll learn to appreciate how valuable a good fiancé can be once I'm done with you.
Anna, this is really bad. You have to help me. If I get caught, I don't know what'll happen to me.
Are you okay? You managed to escape from home, right? You shouldn't have run away. If you'd stayed, those scary debt collectors wouldn't have bothered you.
How do you know those guys came to my house?
Surprised? Well, I'm the one who called them, actually.
What do you mean?
I told you I hired a private investigator to find you. I also know that you got involved with loan sharks, you know? And on top of that, you were using the money that Bree gave you to spend it on hostesses. It's honestly appalling. I've heard you racked up quite the debt at those places. That's why I told those scary guys where to find you. But honestly, I didn't realize how many places you'd borrowed money from until I started checking. I couldn't cover it all by myself, so Bree helped me contact some of the nightclubs you've been frequenting. We've been going around to the places where you've defaulted on your payments these past few days.
What? You found all this out in just a few days?
Of course, Bree was exhausted by the end of it. There were way more places than we expected.
Damn it! No way! I'm going to escape this! This is my hometown! I can hide anywhere around here!
Wait a second. Did you even think about why I was deliberately letting you use a secondary phone?
What?
While you were in the restroom, I had someone install a location sharing app. You're in the park right now, aren't you? I've already informed those scary guys about your location. You should just give up already.
What? No way, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, it's too late for you to run now. They're probably just about to show up. You're probably hiding behind some playground equipment, right? You should look around. You're surrounded.
Are you serious? There are tough-looking guys surrounding the park. This is bad. I can't escape like this.
Honestly, if you thought you could escape, then you're the one who's crazy. You should return what you borrowed. Look, as for the compensation we're owed, we'll take everything you have left. After all, you're never going to be able to repay those debts anyway. So, good luck with your time in jail. This time, even if you do go to the restroom, you won't be able to get away.
You can't be serious! You called those guys on me? I can't believe you would go that far. What happened to us being friends?
Friends? You think this is about friendship? You betrayed me in the worst way possible. You think I'm just going to stand by while you run away from your responsibilities? You thought I wouldn't find out about your debts and all the trouble you caused? You left me with nothing. So now it's my turn to ensure you face the consequences.
But I was trying to protect you. I thought if I just disappeared, the debt collectors would leave us alone. I didn't want you to get dragged into my mess.
You think disappearing was protecting me? You put me in an even worse situation. I was left to deal with everything while you ran away. You thought I wouldn't be angry? You thought I wouldn't want justice?
I didn't think you would go to such lengths to get back at me. I'm scared. You don't understand. If those guys find me, I'll be in serious trouble.
And you think that I should care? You should have thought about that before you decided to run off and leave me with the wreckage of your choices. This is what happens when you decide to play games with people's lives.
I was young and stupid. I made mistakes, okay? We all make mistakes. Can't we just talk this out? Maybe there's another way to handle this.
Talk? You think talking will fix everything? You think after everything you've done, we can just sit down and have a chat? I am done with your excuses. You're going to face the music now.
I never meant to hurt you. I just didn't know how to handle it all.
Well, now you'll have to learn how to handle the fallout. This is your chance to face the consequences of your actions. No more running, no more hiding. Just you and your debts.
Please, Anna, don't do this. I'm begging you.
It's too late for begging. You should have thought about this before you decided to take everything for granted. Now it's my turn to make sure you understand what it means to be held accountable.
I can't believe this is happening. How did it come to this?
It's simple. You made your choices, and now you'll deal with the consequences. You thought you could escape your responsibilities, but I won't let that happen. Not now, not ever. Morgan has been forced out to sea, laboring every single day from early morning until nightfall. The routine is relentless, and each day feels like a carbon copy of the last. The ocean stretches endlessly before him, a vast expanse that reflects the weight of his burdens. The ship on which he works is equipped with a toilet, a small convenience that might seem like a relief in such a harsh environment. However, it's essential to understand that the ship feels more like a prison than a place of work. The environment is cramped and confined, akin to being locked in a small room where freedom is merely a concept that remains out of reach. Each time Morgan boards the vessel, he knows he's stepping into a world from which there is no escape. He can't simply disembark whenever he pleases. He's subject to the demands of the sea and the pressures of his work. The idea of freedom is almost laughable when he considers his situation. When he returns home after long hours of labor, he's not greeted with the warmth and comfort, but rather finds himself locked away in a small cabin. This existence feels increasingly oppressive, and it seems that he's living solely to repay his debts, a thought that weighs heavily upon him. I heard from a mutual friend that he once tried to make a desperate attempt to break free from this unending cycle of work. He tried to escape and go to Bree's place, thinking perhaps he could find solace and a reprieve from his harsh reality there. Unfortunately, his hopes were dashed, and the outcome was far from what he had envisioned. He was kicked out and sent back, a rejection that must have felt like a devastating blow. The very act of trying to escape illustrates the depth of his despair, but facing hostility upon his return must have been a crushing experience for him. The rejection not only dampens his spirit, but also reinforces his sense of entrapment. In stark contrast to Morgan's tumultuous life, I find myself living a much quieter and more serene existence. My days are filled with small joys and the comfort of a loving relationship. I'm currently in a relationship with a man who brings genuine joy to my life. He's a wonderful person, and while I appreciate his qualities, I'm also careful to take my time in getting to know him better. I think he has a good heart, and I'm grateful for the moments we share together. However, I firmly believe in the importance of patience. Building a strong foundation in our relationship requires both of us to invest time and understanding into one another. Rushing into anything would be unwise. I want to ensure that we're both ready for what comes next in our lives. Our relationship is something I cherish deeply. It's filled with laughter, shared experiences, and mutual respect. I find joy in our simple moments together, whether we're going for a walk, enjoying a meal, or just talking about our day. These experiences are precious to me, and I recognize that they are the building blocks of a strong partnership. When I think about the possibility of marriage, it fills me with both excitement and trepidation. If this man is as good as I believe he is, then I would love to consider taking the next step together. The idea of marriage represents a significant commitment, one that carries a great deal of weight and responsibility. Marriage isn't just a celebration, it's a promise to support one another through all of life's ups and downs. It signifies a mutual commitment to nurturing our love, building a life together, and facing challenges as a united front. I want to make sure that we're both prepared for this journey before making any decisions. Reflecting on Morgan's life, I can't help but feel a sense of sadness for him. He's trapped in a cycle of work and confinement, with little hope for escape or relief. His life is a stark reminder of how vital it is to have the freedom to choose one's own path. The inability to choose can be suffocating, and it often leads to feelings of hopelessness and despair. In my own life, I have that freedom, and I don't take it for granted. I'm able to pursue happiness and seek a life that brings me joy and fulfillment. The ability to choose who I want to be with and how I want to live is a privilege that I deeply appreciate. It's something that not everyone has the luxury of experiencing, and I am grateful every day for my circumstances. As I navigate my relationship, I often reflect on the qualities that are important to me in a partner. Trust is paramount. I want someone I can rely on completely, someone who will be there for me no matter what. Respect is equally important. I want to be with someone who values me and my opinions. Understanding and communication are also crucial elements of a successful partnership. It's essential that we're able to express our thoughts and feelings openly, without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. I want to be able to share my dreams, fears, and aspirations with him, and I hope he feels the same way. Building a strong emotional connection is vital to the health of our relationship. While Morgan's life is filled with struggles and confinement, I find myself embracing the little joys that life offers. The quiet moments spent with my partner, the shared laughter, and the comfort of being with someone I care about all contribute to my happiness. These moments may seem small, but they are the essence of what it means to build a life together. I often reflect on my life before I met him. I remember the loneliness I felt, the uncertainty that loomed over me. It's incredible how one person can make such a positive impact. Since meeting him, I feel as though I've found a piece of myself that was missing before. I feel grateful for the love and support we share, and I cherish the journey we're on together. As I contemplate the future, I am filled with hope. I have dreams not only for myself, but for us as a couple. I envision a life filled with love, laughter, and shared expectations. I want to create a life where we can both thrive, where we can support each other's goals and aspirations. Traveling is one of my aspirations. I want to explore new places, experience different cultures, and create beautiful memories together. I dream of building a home that radiates warmth and happiness, a sanctuary where we both feel safe and loved. A home filled with laughter, love, and shared memories is what I long for, and I believe it is possible with the right person by my side. However, before taking the leap into marriage, I want to ensure that we're aligned in our goals and values. It's essential that we have similar visions for our future. I want to be confident in my choice to marry, knowing that we are both ready to embrace that commitment. The concept of marriage is significant and should not be taken lightly. It's a commitment that requires dedication, love, and understanding. I want to feel assured that we are both prepared to embark on this journey together. The last thing I want is to rush into a decision that could have lasting repercussions on our lives. In a stark contrast to Morgan's situation, I'm grateful for the opportunities I have. I recognize that I can shape my destiny, pursue my dreams, and seek a life filled with love and joy. It's a privilege that I hold dear. I want to make choices that reflect my values and dreams, always holding on to the hope that our love can grow and flourish. As I continue to navigate my relationship, I find myself cherishing every moment we share. I look forward to the future, knowing it holds endless possibilities. I'm excited about the prospect of building a life together, one where we can create a family, pursue our passions, and support each other through every challenge life may throw our way. If my partner is indeed the good man I believe him to be, I will gladly embrace the idea of marriage. It would be a beautiful culmination of our journey, a celebration of love, commitment, and the bond we've built together. Ultimately, I wish for Morgan to find a way out of his predicament. Everyone deserves a chance at happiness, to break free from the chains that bind them. I hope he can find a way to escape the suffocating grip on his current life, to discover a path that leads him to joy and fulfillment. As I reflect on my own life, I'm filled with gratitude for the choices I have. I recognize the privilege of being able to shape my own future, and I will continue to strive for a life filled with love, laughter, and meaningful connections. Morgan's struggle serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of freedom and choice. It compels me to appreciate the life I have and the love that surrounds me. The contrasting experiences we share highlight the vast differences in our lives and the various paths we've taken. I want to hold on to that feeling of gratitude and continue nursing my relationship. It's essential to remain aware of how fortunate I am, especially in comparison to what Morgan is going through. As I envision our lives, I can't help but think about the commitment I want to make to my partner. It's about more than just love. It's about building a life together, supporting each other, and being there for one another in times of need. If we can navigate the challenges together and maintain open lines of communication, I believe we can create a beautiful future. I want to be there for him just as I hope he will be there for me.